up, everybody? Welcome to a special edition of the Arizona Youth Alive podcast. So if you don't watch regularly, we have every 2 weeks we do a podcast. And today I figured since the school year is starting up, we do something a little special. So if you notice, I got some things right here and I got some people with me. We're gonna do a special edition hot sauce challenge here on the Youth Alive podcast. And today I've got two friends with me who run a club over at Chambliss High School. So it's our first time interviewing club leaders, so it's really awesome. So fellas, really quick, why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Ty Ryan, and I don't know what to say.
That's good, I like that.
That's the introduction, yeah.
What church you go to?
I go to Central, so
Yes.
off of Glendale.
And tell everybody where to follow you.
Where to follow me?
Instagram,
TDman35.
love it. Right now?
I'm Isaiah. I'm a sophomore at Chambliss. I go to Central as well. You guys can follow me on Instagram at @IAMoran.
These guys are super legit. State wrestler right here. Let's go. Designer galore over here. Look at this fresh fit. And also really quick, where do they follow Youth Alive at?
It's just rsk.youthalive, right?
Yeah, that's our handle right there.
Get it. So anyway, what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna ask them a series of questions. That's the bad grammar. A series of questions, and every question we're gonna get the sauce a little hotter. Really quick, I just want to shout out my beautiful wife. She got up this morning at 6 a.m. and made all of this.
Hey, thank you.
So she is a baller. So Brittany, much love. But before we get started, I want to let you guys remind you that Youth Alive One Day is coming up August 24th. You want to make sure you're getting registered for that. Youth pastors, get your students registered. Students, talk to your youth pastor. Make sure that you guys are going. It's going to be good. These two are going. And tell them to go.
Dude, you should just go.
It's going to be a crazy experience that'll kind of help set up the school year, so I think everyone should be there.
So let's do it, all right? All right, so first up we got here just your typical Tabasco sauce, and we're gonna get right into it. So I feel like we should probably should have put some paper towels right here. Pause. We're gonna grab 2 paper towelsies. All right, let's do this. I feel it a little bit. I mean, it's
Hot sauce. Yeah.
It's not that good. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I'm already wanting milk, so it just ain't gonna be a good day. All right, so first question for you guys. So what I want to know from you is what was it about what God was doing in your heart that made you guys want to step up and do something on campus?
I think it kind of started as like a simple discussion at church, just with our youth pastor saying like, I feel like God is calling Chambliss to change things, and I think that kind of just spoke to me because I was like, I mean, there's always more to do, you know what I mean? So I feel like I kind of just stepped up because I was like, what else can I help, and like I just thought it was a crazy good idea because like school has a huge influence on a lot of us, so I feel like school needs a safe place too,
Yeah. What about you?
A big thing that called me is, Justin, for example, he's telling us, hey, this Youth Alive thing, it's coming out, and it's like I would kind of like to see something there, and I just felt like it was kind of calling me. It's like, dude, we need to do something like this at our school, because I remember my sophomore year we had FCA, which is kind of like a common club. So it was at 7 in the morning and it would go to 7:15. That's 15 minutes of just kind of kind of reading a daily verse, and then we'd talk for a little bit, and that was about it. So it really wasn't, it didn't feel like much of a faith-based club. It was just read a little bit of some scripture, and that was about it. And I just wanted to have something that was a little more indulging and a little more in depth, yeah. And it just felt they ended up kind of canceling FCA too. So
Really?
we had because the coach left, who was heading it up, and so there's pretty much no faith at all, like
Gotcha.
at Kellis. So I was like, we need to make a change to that.
So basically, I mean, I know you're not saying this at all, but we don't dog on FCA. So FCA people watching, we love you. You're amazing. But basically, you're saying that you saw a need.
Yeah.
And so you're like, man, we got to do something. Like, people at my school need to know Jesus.
Yeah.
So I like that. That's good.
One thing I also noticed was there was a lot of like interest growing about church. So I would always get like, oh, where are you? Like, because I post videos of Sunday and I'd be like, oh, it's my church, or a lot of people would ask me about it. So I was like, why not bring it to the school? You know what I mean?
Ooh, that's good. That's literally one of the things that that we're going to be talking about out the one day is how do we bring the church to the school? My heart for Campus Club ministry and just for Youth Alive in general is it's not just a, hey, we're going to try to get kids to our church and that's it. Right. But it's in a world where people aren't coming to church, we've got to get the church.
Yeah,
so I love that. That's fantastic. All right. So the next one we got Cholula. Now this one is actually my favorite. Actually, I like to get back. My favorite is the Chipotle Tabasco at Chipotle, but I couldn't find it in the store. So Walmart, you failed me. AJ's, you failed me. Fry's, you failed me. Only Amazon had it or Chipotle, but I'm not about to steal from Chipotle. So this is my favorite. I'll put this on pizza, and this one actually probably should have been first, but oh well. You know what's gonna suck when we get to the hot ones and I really douse it like this?
Yeah.
It's gonna really suck.
It's gonna hurt.
I just want a little tiny droplet on the hottest one.
How's your mouth feel so far?
It is burning, so, and that was just the lightest sauce.
Mine's kind of chilling.
This one definitely should have been first. That's not hot at all. That's just really good. All this sound, they're gonna get a lot of ASMR from now. It's fantastic. Well, so then one thing I want to ask you as well is, I think a lot of our people that are trying to make something happen on campus, they typically, students and youth pastors alike, will run into issues anytime they're trying to make a difference, you know what I mean? So if you had to, you need to wipe your nose?
Huh?
Do you need to wipe your nose?
Yeah.
Let's get you the one. I'll give you. So anyway, the second thing I want to ask you is, a lot of times youth pastors and students, when we're trying to do something on campus, whether that be an outreach or a club or just trying to be what we call a missionary to the campus, there's obviously going to be challenges that we face. So let me ask you this: what would be some of the challenges you faced last year getting the club started? I know you started late in the year, but like, what were some challenges, things that stood in your way from making it happen?
So I'm not gonna lie, it was probably like one of the easier things I've done, and I just gotta thank God for that though, just because He made it such a simple process and easy process, and I was expecting it to be a lot more harder than it actually was. But I would say probably the hardest thing is I don't know, just kind of reaching out to teachers for sponsorships and stuff like that. And just a new one, I had no idea who she was, you know what I mean? So it was kind of different, kind of coming up and trying to introduce myself as just a random stranger that's trying to start a club.
And
I like that.
I think definitely another thing was building momentum. I mean, and once we got momentum, it stayed there. But part of what the school makes you do when you're making a club is you need to get interest forms filled out.
Yeah.
So everyone has to sign that. And that was one of the hardest things because people were kind of it was just kind of catching people off guard. Oh, you're starting a Christian club on school. What is this? And a lot of people didn't want to sign because they just didn't know what it was, you know. So building momentum definitely.
Gotcha.
And like you said, finding adults to back it up.
So basically, the challenge was getting the word out there.
Yeah.
I always tell people, you are going to be the biggest proponent, the biggest supporter of your thing. No one's going to be as excited about it as you are. So I totally agree with you, getting the word out there, inviting people. So one thing that I like that you said is, it wasn't nearly as hard as you thought it would be.
No.
So I think sometimes we think, oh, I can't do this.
Yeah.
But when you step out, you're like, oh wait, God is in this, and I can do this. So that's really good. It's really good. So on that note, let's just grab a wing. This is our pineapple habanero sauce, featured on a show called Hot Ones, which is inspired this. So we're gonna do it, and I'm just gonna give it. This one's gonna come out way easier. Woo! That was a lot.
All right.
Sacagawea. Oh!
There we go.
Dude, you're gonna cry on this one, dude.
Smells interesting.
I probably will.
All right, let's just. I'm gonna,
Go.
That's really good.
Not as bad as I thought.
Yeah, not at all. That's really yummy. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
that's surprisingly good. Like, I might drink that. So, continuing then. So one thing I really want to kind of focus in on is our goal when we do something on campus, whether that be a school assembly, a campus club, or whatever it is. That our goal is we want to see first-time salvations on a school campus in connection to a local church. So anytime we push forward with something, we always push that you've got to be connected to a local church.
Yeah.
Because that's where your resource is going to come from. So let me ask you, what's been the greatest resource that Justin and your church have been for you?
Justin really kind of gave us the encouragement just to start this up in the first place, because we were both kind of like a little like kind of like timid on it.
Yeah.
And he's like honestly, he's like, I think we need to see he's like, is there a lot of like faith-based stuff at your school? And I'm like thinking about it. And I was like, no, there's not really. And then it felt like a call for action. You know what I mean? And he's just been alongside us like pretty much the whole way through. And he's just kind of like, I feel like this year he's kind of like holding on, helping us out. And I feel like this year we're just gonna finally like branch out though too.
Yeah.
As me and Isaiah have been like writing devotionals and stuff like that.
I love that.
Yeah. And I think
meetings.
definitely the church has helped us become more confident enough to start like writing devotionals for the club. And at the same time, I feel like they've been a good resource for like us to just build our leadership skills. You know, they do a lot of leadership building, and there's like a student leadership club or student leadership team at our church, and that has definitely helped us
That's great.
kind of get to this position.
So youth pastors watching this, here's the deal. You endorsing your students to make something happen can make or break their productivity and their ability to do it. So empower your students. So answer me this. So realistically, Justin hasn't probably added hours onto his work week for this. It's more like I'm behind you, I'm encouraging him, and you feel that support, right?
Yeah.
And so youth pastors watching this, just know that like empowering your students isn't adding more to your job. It's, hey, their win on campus is your win. And so we got to empower our students. And Justin, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you will, because you guys, thanks for all you do for these fellas. And we're making it happen. And you're just a great dad. Come on. It's a great dad, right?
Yeah.
His kid is your little brother's bestie, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go.
They're
All in the
together like
family.
every day, all the time, sleepovers.
It's good. Well, you ready to get hotter? So here we go. On this one, we have got Ghost Pepper Blueberry. Sacagawea. All right, here we go.
Yo. Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm just gonna go for it.
I think my nostrils
Send it.
just
Send it.
Send it. Full send. Full send. Here we go. Oh.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Okay, you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. Definitely pull that one a little bit.
The worst is when you get it like in the corner of your lips. God. Now dip it. Dip it and sip it.
there we go. Now it was like a little bit of a delayed kick.
Yeah.
Now we're going for the milk.
That hurts a little bit. How's that treating you?
Ooh.
I'm just gonna hold the cup right here. Just
Hey guys, you think there's a toilet down the hall, am I right? Let's go.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh my God.
I feel like I'm a quitter by going for the milk, but that's kind of like sneaking up on me.
no, yeah, no.
It's like a
I gave up
slow
at the
burn.
beginning. I used it for the Tabasco. So
All right.
Slow burn. That hurts.
Wow, that hurts. Hallelujah. Okay, what's going on in my mouth right now is making me so excited I'm going to heaven, because if what's in my mouth is an example of hell, I don't want to go.
Come on.
Holy Sacagawea, I'm drooling.
That can't be helped because we got one more sauce. So.
That's really hot. Dang it, that sucks.
Oh god.
All right, let's move forward
I
then.
got one question. Is there any more milk over there?
There's a, are you out?
Yeah.
All right,
I just chugged it.
Loser of the game. He finishes milk first, so he's out. He's still in.
I was like, you know what? That wouldn't be.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, that's not bad.
Oh my gosh, I'm starting to like.
Yeah, that hurts.
That really sucks. All right, this one's really gonna.
Yikes.
That's
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah.
Oh my goodness! Thanks, Josiah. Follow Josiah on Instagram. Anyway, oh my gosh, I'm gonna regain my composure here.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this: what would be moving forward this school year? What would be the things that you are looking forward to the most? What are some things that you want to see happen? I mean, I can tell you some things that I want to see happen, but like I want to hear from you. What would be your vision for this next school year?
Definitely a lot more student involvement. Me and Ty have already kind of started writing devotionals, and we've invited like the rest of the group to start writing devotionals. So I think seeing like it become more student run is gonna be a lot more like just I don't know. I feel like it'll be a lot more powerful, and definitely any events that we're planning, getting the school involved more.
Yeah. That's good.
What I would like to see is just like a massive increase in numbers. Because right now we're in a classroom, and I would like to take up like the auditorium for it.
Oh, yeah.
Do something like the lecture hall. And
Be
it'd
sick.
be amazing just to have like just those vast amount of numbers.
We were planning on bringing lunch to the meeting because we used to hold them during lunch, and they told us if we wanted to do lunch, we'd have to like take up the lecture hall, and that's like the only place we could eat besides the cafeteria. So I think that'd be cool if we could set that goal to be like bring a bunch of friends so we could start giving you guys free food, and that extra kind of cherry on top for the club.
Yeah, I like that. So one of the things that I'm really passionate about, and like we're going to talk intensively about it the one day, is moving forward. Each campus club, we want to see them do two things. One, a semesterly serve event, and a yearly reach event. And what the reach event would be like, we come in and do what's called a 7 project, where we do a school assembly in the morning, and then team up with you guys, and then you guys would be the ones after the assembly to come up and invite students back to an evening event, where then we share the gospel with them. So I mentioned that to Justin and to a couple other dudes, and I think that's something we can do this year, and so I would love to see that happen. So I'm with you with the increase, and I love that your heart is for discipleship.
Yeah.
And wanting to see actual followers of Christ on campus. Not just a Christian hangout, but this is we're wanting to make disciples. So
Mm-hmm.
I love that. So that's fantastic. But are you ready? Okay, here we go.
Enough.
Last round. Carolina Reaper. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Nope, there it is.
Woo! Oh! This is like 1,000,000 Scoville units, which means it's really freaking hot.
I like it.
I feel the heat in the room now.
Uh-huh.
I feel the heat
Your
in the room.
face is red.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Not okay.
Did you pray before eating that wing? I had to say a little prayer before that.
Oh my gosh. That is hot. Josiah, you want a little lick? Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, you ready for this, y'all? I'm just gonna be a baller. It's all over the straw. Check this out.
No.
Oh no.
Why did I do that?
Can I get some more milk?
Okay.
Oh, that was horrible. That is not okay.
Ouch. Yeah, that really sucks. All right,
You ready here for the rebound?
all right, guys. We're just gonna have an alt call right now.
Yeah.
So, last question: what would you say to somebody who is thinking about? They feel like God is calling them to do something on campus, whether start a club or just say, "Hey, you know what? I want to be a missionary in my school this year." What would be your thoughts and your advice from them to them from your own experience?
Be courageous. That just if you feel like God's calling you to do something, just it's a call for action. Just do what you can do, and it's hard focusing, but just do what you can do, and it's just like just do it to the best of your ability. You know what I mean?
I like that. That's really good.
I was not ready for that week.
No.
I think definitely, I would say, do not slack off, I guess. So like, it's easy to get the idea, but once you get it going, don't like hold back. Just go in, get it going as fast as you can. Like you said, be courageous. Also check your intentions. Make sure you're not like, well, I'm gonna do this club, it'll get me a couple friends. You know what I mean? Like,
That's really
making
good.
sure your heart is right before you start it. And yeah, just have fun with it.
That's really good. It's really good. I like that a lot. You guys got really great words, man.
Thanks.
So just so you know, you're gonna have to have me come visit one day. I'll enjoy that. So is this getting worse for you?
Yeah.
It's getting worse
It's
for me.
sting and linger. Keyword linger.
Ooh.
So.
The roof of my mouth is miserable.
It's
like,
but felt my stomach. I felt like regurgitation a little bit ago too.
Anyhow, so thanks so much, guys, for being on this with me. This was great. And guys, if you've enjoyed this type of thing, I want to do more of this type of stuff. So if you enjoyed this, you want to see some other students on the podcast, let me know. Comment below. Let us know. Share this if you've enjoyed this. And yeah, I'll see you at the one day, right?
see you
See
at
you there.
Monday.
Let's go. Sign up. Youth Pastors, get your kids signed up. There'll be a promo video right after this, and let's reach every student, every school.